Uh-oh.
You find it strange?
Oh, we're in a moored world now. Yeah, but a little.
This is your world.
This is called the true ending. Oh. I thought I did a bad thing.
Alas, if only you had chosen to become sovereign. At the end of your travails, you could have ruled over these lands in perpetual peace. Yet that world of limitless possibilities has ended. You stand now upon its remains.
Hey, my pawns are there.
The vestiges of a world that could have been so much more. Innumerable wills have served to deliver this world from extinction time and time again. You alone have refused to carry out that great purpose. What you see before you is the consequence of your apathy. Behold.
We're literally on the last stretch of the game then.
It will all come to an end. As it has failed to be chosen, and as 'twill ne'er be read, this world will soon cease to exist. In the blink of an eye, the sickle of oblivion will reap aught that you have known. I would advise you not to waste these last moments. Explore the remnants of this world while you can. Perhaps in doing so, you shall come to see the truth.
Where's Eivor?
And know the wretchedness of a world unworthy of being chronicled.
The mission is to save and evacuate the settlements. I'm guessing I've got limited time to do all this.
How shall you fare, I wonder? Will you endure in this world, abandoned and unprotected?
Since it looks like it's everything is just blowing to pieces. I wonder what's the proper, like, what's the ending after this? Like, what happens? Right. It does look like the first game. Where's Eivor? Have I not got my pawn anymore?
I expect Magistrate Waldau would be well
Did he
versed in
die?
the subject of grimoires.
Now we shan't lose our way.
Find your pawn! Is that why? Where is he? Visit the Seafloor Shrine. Perhaps Rothes can tell you more of this world unchosen. And the Pathfinder spoke. He is, after all, the forgotten sovereign. And no one knows more of the watching one than he. Dreams apart. You find yourself in a world unchosen, a desolate place, on the verge of plummeting into oblivion. If you will not face this chaos alone, you best seek out your loyal pawn. What's that? Oh, wrong door.
Arisen. You yet live. I suspected as much, given that your pawn still remains.
Yeah.
One might hypothesize that your pawn is sustained by your vital essence. Or perhaps something...
Maybe. I'm not sure. Let me have a look. It's like a... Yeah, it's like a pink picture. Yeah.
In any case, we ought to apprise one another of the situation. Is there aught you would know? I found the poor creature collapsed by the wayside near Batal.
Oh.
Recognizing your pawn, I decided to take the ailing thing into my custody. I thought it possible that the Arisen's pawn might hold the key to making sense of all this madness. Alas, try what I might, your pawn will not wake.
Oh,
Mayhap you will succeed where I could not. The pawn is, after all, yours to command. Ah, yes. I trust it has not escaped your notice that the end of days is upon us. After you vanished, together with the Red Dragon, the seas rose to swallow the skies. 'Twas perhaps a month from that evil day when a new calamity befell
it's
us.
at the private. The only way, if you'd add me, I'm not going to tell you. You should. It's up to you. If you don't want to write your name on the public, stream chat, you can just send me a whisper on Steam, and I will add you whenever I'm finished here.
A host of dragons descended from the skies and fell upon
Unless
the
it's your
land
same name
with
as your
fang
Twitch, then.
and claw. Laz the Oracle called upon me ere you arrived. As she tells it, Melve and its environs have already fallen prey to the beasts. 'Tis surely only a matter of time before the rest of the kingdom follows suit. Indeed, then I shall take my turn. In your absence, I had hoped your pawn might yield me some information, but as you have returned, I would hear the truth from your lips.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, you can also join Discord.
Tell me, Arisen, what became of you this past month?
Month!
So, following your plunge into the sea on the dragon's back, some mysterious presence reached out to you. Could that have been the World Forged? Yet why would such a being linger in those fathomless depths? I can only speculate. And speculate I shall. This ought to prove a fruitful avenue of investigation. For that, I thank you. Now, if you can find a way to end this interminable slumber, your pawn is, of course, free to rejoin you.
Oh, Master.
There he is.
How long I've slept. Oh, far too long, it seems.
Well, you don't like. Well, you like to nap, so.
But, worry not. Now that I am awake, I shall follow wherever you lead.
Oh, he doesn't know what happened. Yeah, nice. Can I talk to you?
No longer do I feel the probing gaze of the Watching One.
He
Is
ran
this
at you.
your
That
doing,
sounds like
newest of
side.
the Arisen? I am he who brought the dragon low, and o'er its bones raised the proud kingdom of Vermund. Despite the magnitude of my feat, I was dissatisfied and sought e'er greater heights, till at last I ruled the world entire. Thus did I come to know of the Watching One. The being by whose many eyes and ears no one or thing in this world goes unobserved. As to the purpose with which they watch, I know not, yet I did divine one thing. I despaired at this discovery, for if all is but a stage, did that not render my hard-won glories, my throne astride the world, mere spectacles for the all-seeing eye to watch? Was all a farce, and I, the fool, exulting in my wooden Do you understand, newest of the Arisen? This is why I sought to fell the Watching One. Alas, though I cut down all who seemed false, be they man or woman, human or beastman, young or old, I did not succeed. Indeed, my efforts led only to my own ruin. I was dubbed the Mad Sovereign, and by the hand of a new Arisen, consigned to this place forevermore. Yet, I can only assume that you have achieved what I could not.
Stop myself?
How else to explain the changes I sense in the world? Ah, what bitter gall that I cannot witness the outcome for myself. Falter not, newest of the Arisen. For your path is just, and fading spirit though I am, I may yet summon those who can be of aid to you.
No. What does that mean?
I see you have returned, Arisen One. The Mad Sovereign has called, and so we answer. If you would save the people of this world from ruin, lead them here, for this place may chance to escape the coming destruction.
Making this place of refuge is a splendid idea. 'Tis safe and apt to become quite cheerful once a crowd settles in.
I suppose 'tis so.
This place does not have long left, I fear. We ought to get to safety, though I have to wonder if anywhere is safe now.
Not really.
I'd gladly accompany you, believe me. But the others here? Well, suffice to say, they won't be able to join us. Follow me. You'll see what I mean.
Shall we hop on?
'Tis a jail of sorts, this place. A compound where we set captured pawns to work. They were supposed to be digging. I confess, I don't know all of the ins and outs.
Why did you skip this dialogue, man?
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
We could pick some now and use them
he's
when the
sending me to
need
that
arises.
jail, then. Where are all those people like sick? Maybe that's the only people left? Yeah, it's down here.
Well, here you have it. They've been like this for a month straight now. They refuse to leave. You might as well try talking to a wall. You'd have more luck. I know they don't die like we do, but it seems cruel to abandon them here all the same.
Oh yeah, they're pawns because some of them are like Sphinx's father and all that.
I never wanted to be here, you know, taking part in all of this. The enslavement of pawns doesn't sit well with me.
Good.
I suppose that's why I can't bring myself to leave them behind. Either that, or the current state of the world helps to put things in perspective. At any rate, I've tried everything I can think of to get them out, but naught's done any good. I'm at rather a loss.
The command came a month ago or more. We are to remain here, and so we remain.
I implore you, Arisen, take me with you.
So they're staying here because they were ordered to remain. And they told you that, did they? Strange. I couldn't get a word out of them. I wonder why they saw fit to speak with you. But never mind that. More importantly, you've given me an inkling of the problem at hand. 'Twas the Overseer's doing, methinks. When the world changed, that craven up and ran for his life. But on his way out, he used that artifact they call the God's Way to command the pawns to protect him. I expect that order of his is what the pawns were referring to. But why would they continue to obey when the man is long gone? Unless... Listen, friend. I've a thought. What say you have a look around and see what you can turn up? If the Overseer's command is indeed still in effect, it could be that he is lurking somewhere not far from here. Use that key to have a look around. It should open any doors you come across.
He's giving me a key.
Best keep your eyes peeled for the Overseer as well. I have a feeling he's still lurking about here somewhere.
It appears to be locked, and we've no key. Shall we try breaking it down?
Do you mean to destroy what's inside as well?
What was locked? This? Nothing is locked here. I only remember those houses that were locked. The jail was like... Those jails weren't locked before either. so... Well, now we can investigate.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Oh, I've been in here as well, so it wasn't
We ought
locked
urge
before.
the people to flee to the seafloor shrine. The red...
Been a lot more pawns working here this past tough year. Tis as hard on them as tis on the rest of us, and I've been heard a few of them complain. But if the overseer gives them an order, they follow it to the letter. Now they get all the perilous tasks, and folk like me are put on maintenance, which doesn't pay off as well. More of them were brought in just last night in the usual car. If this keeps up, well, we'll be overrun with their ilk for the months out.
Clouds seem to be less abundant thereabouts.
Still, 'tis easier said than done. The people may not believe us, even should we make our case.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, I fell down. How do I go back up? Ah, there you go. There was another place. Ah, there it is. So I'm guessing it's like place that I need to evacuate will have like a small quest to do, maybe? Oh, I don't see anything in here. What does this say anyway? Shepherd of Pawns. Unbuy the pawns from the Agamen ruins that they might seek refuge in the seafloor. Yeah, it just says to like keep looking around here. I did go up here. Oh, what about... I don't know, I want to try this way.
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then?
Is this closed? Yep. Oh, hopefully something turns up.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Yeah, I've been in here as well. Ah, I didn't see all these were closed as well. Wow. Oh, what's happening here? Is that stuff? Diminished.
So the pawns were
Godsway.
being held here by the power of this Godsway. Now they ought to be free to make good their escape.
Not a bad idea.
Nice. Do you have anything else, lady?
Well met, sir. How...
Nope. 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 Nope.
How's the day treating? Do come again?
Alright. I'm guessing this staff was... Eivor, just well done. This staff was controlling them. Commanded them or whatever. Oh yeah, that's that chest up there.
So, there was naught left of the Overseer but bones, eh? I'll wager he thought to take the pawns with him to the grave. He always was a spiteful old goat. At any rate, I'm well grateful for your aid, friend. Now that the pawns are on their feet, methinks I can get them to safety. I only hope they'll heed my words as they have yours. But I'm not worried. I'll find a way to reach them in time, no doubt.
Yeah, just have that. You command them with that.
Word. Isn't this the Godsway? With this, I'll be able to guide the pawns to the refuge without delay. Now there's no chance of any of them being left behind. Seems I've no end of things to thank you for, my friend. I appreciate all you've done here. I'll get the pawns to safety, don't you worry.
'Tis strange to think a godsway would be used to guide my brethren to safety, after all the woe they have caused us.
Not bad, all things considered.
I think that's my favorite line. Not bad, all things considered. Yep, I've done that. Now we're gonna go up to the volcanic encampment. And I think I'm going the wrong way. Let me have a look. Yeah. Oh, I need to go that way so I can get my port crystal back.
Over here, if you please.
Oh. Can you get to that chest, lady, or?
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then?
No, she's not. Pick that up. Cool. Right, we can go. I want to go check this thing here. And then we're gonna go to the volcanic island camp and evacuate them.
Come to think of it, different masters favor different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons.
Yon statue, 'tis a remnant from...
Oh no, what did I do? Hey, what's going on? Ah! Where's he gone? EEA is IA Aver. What the fuck is going on? Oh no, did I wake it up? What the hell is going on? What did I do? What about Eivor? What's happening?
Behold! It moves! Though what impelled it, I cannot say.
What is he doing here?
Go forth, Talos! May you strike down any dragon in your path!
The statue can be moved. It does not appear poised to attack us. Let us keep watch for the time being.
It's on our side?
Lo! A ballista!
Let us make use
Oh,
of
where's
this during
Eivor
battle.
gone? I lost him.
I've no doubt would catch our foes unawares.
I need him, you know. Ow.
When tarred, be sure to avoid open place.
That worked. I need to go that way. So it just fights dragons? Hello.
Feast your eyes on this!
Is it Eivor that's controlling this thing? I don't get it. Oh yeah, choke with that even. Wow, that's cool. That was one of the hidden achievements. Cause I don't remember seeing that achievement, by the way. Oh, it's that now. What about Eivor? Uh-oh. Oh boy. Oh, there he is. Oh, he's alive. I'm gonna go get him. Even though I don't know where he fell. Your pawn halted the red clouds through within Talos.
But now the statue is broken. A shame, really.
Oh, there he is.
I shall return.
Is he gonna say anything?
I enjoy tackling fierce foes, and where might these grimoires be?
No.
I know precisely when a curate... I never thought I'd say this, but we've become inseparable.
No, really, you just ditched me, dude. I should throw you off the cliff, though. Fucking scared the shit out of me. I thought he was dead.
This was your doing, was it not? I'll not pretend to understand. But you have my gratitude, all the same. 'Twas enough to give me hope of snatching this world from the jaws of ruin.
Truly, the strength of the mortal will ne'er ceases to amaze.
You seem distracted. Is aught amiss?
Perhaps you believe destruction to be my goal. That I seek to bring an end to this ill-begotten world. However, naught could be further from the truth. In this world, I exist only to observe, to read all that unfolds.
Arisen? Could it be that the world forged addresses you even now?
Well, well. 'Twould seem that this man is aware of my presence, if only in part.
I confess I know not what you are, nor do I care. Be you a transcendent being of a piece with the divine, or only an observer keeping watch on us from afar, know this. You have no right to deem this world a mistake.
He bears a will strong and true. Had he but chosen a different path, he would have made a fine Arisen. Yet, there is no sense lamenting what might have been, for that title has lost all meaning. After all, what need is there for Arisen in a world coming apart at the seams?
You underestimate mortal kind at your peril. Mark my words. The day will come when I divine the truth of this world. And on that day, I shall free it from its yoke, from the burden of this loathsome dogma of dragons!
It's the other way around, dude. It's the dragons of Dogma instead.
Sir, how can I be of assistance? Best quality a soldier can have.
Ah, I remember you. What brings you to the encampment? 'Tis a miracle you're still alive. Though I dare say that's true of all of us.
I think so.
Oh? You believe we ought to evacuate?
Oh, there you go.
Well, you've traveled far indeed to deliver these tidings. Farther, I dare say, than anyone would go for the sake of an idle jest. If we must leave, we shall have to begin preparations at
Hot
once.
women, oh yeah. See what I did there.
But I think we're a bit short on hands to attend to
yeah.
all that must be done. In fact, there's a rather delicate matter that I could use some help with. A blacksmith and his wife dwell on the encampment outskirts. Might you escort them here, so that they can join the evacuation? The smith, Gustava, is a man of good sense, but as for his wife... Well, suffice to say, Cleuna has always been a contentious sort.
Was that the old man owl?
She'd have naught to do with us, given the choice, and isn't likely to take kindly to the arrival of any of my knights on her doorstep. I can only hope that she will be more willing to listen to you, a third party, as 'twere. And while you're taking care of that, I will see to it that the encampment is made ready to depart with all due haste.
Okay.
Ah, I remember the blacksmith and his lady wife well. I only hope we can convince them to join the evacuation.
It's no great shock to me.
I don't know what these red thingy does. Should I try one? I'm gonna save before that though. Because if it's something that could harm these people while they evacuate, I'm never gonna live it down. What's happening? It's another one of them, isn't it? It's another. Oh, right. So I summon dragons now? Lovely stuff. Okay. Don't remember how many wake stones I've got, actually.
Is that a dragon? Could it be some other?
It doesn't look like a dragon per se, but it looks very similar.
We must strike it down back to the top.
Ow.
It's a pleasure to serve you, Master.
At least I've got an archer this time. Uh-oh. What have I done? Why?
Feast your eyes on this!
Someone's down already. Jesus.
My thanks. What would I do without your wisdom?
He's down? Oh, he was down. Okay, guys. We're both down.
That attack looks devastating. We ought to keep our distance whenever 'tis unleashed.
Is that her? I don't know if it hurts me though.
Yes, Master? You require assistance.
Jesus Christ.
I'm holding on by the skin of my teeth here. How about the rest of you?
Stand firm and have hope. We will make it through this.
You'll not live to regret this.
Our foe has come from the Red Cloud.
we might not have to do this twice.
I shall lead the charge!
Oh, Jesus. Oh god, I'm losing health really fast. I need to get out of here.
You may depend on me.
I can't touch that bit that is not even on his spine. I can't touch that.
We'll find no cover from our foes' attacks here. Best keep to a safe distance.
Very well.
Let us focus our strikes on the red lumps, so more of the fiend's weaknesses might be revealed.
Very well, if I must.
These little dots here might be a bit of another safe spot. Fucking hell. I don't know how many health items I took there. Jesus Christ.
Saved again. I'll redeem myself yet.
I don't know where I am. Come on. It's down. Come on. No, it's not down.
Take that!
Please don't fly too high. Oh, nice. Oh god. It's not doing it. It's only that. Not even the head is gone. Nope, I can't reach it. Stop moving. Where am I meant to?
We find ourselves at a disadvantage.
I'm sure we can make this work somehow.
It's not doing it.
We may have underestimated this foe. Time to heal up.
Oh, it's on the front now.
Hold. Just a moment.
Expecting mercy.
Yeah, it's got some certain bits on it that you have to pay attention to hurt it. Oh god.
Out the flames before 'tis too late.
It's a better fight than that first Drake that I fought, at least. Just moves way too much. I think he'll be dead now. Fuck's sake. I can't reach it. It moves way too much. I'm gonna have to hope they can hear it. Even grab it, that's how much it moves. Please don't move. Stop it. I can't see. Oh. Is it doing anything? I think it is. Yeah. No, the other way. Jesus Christ. Ugh, I'm dead. I couldn't see which way I was. So just... It has to be hitting the end, look. Keep hitting it.
Not far to go now. Keep your focus.
You're doing it. Oh, finally. Oh. I was up top of that thing, by the way.
'Tis heartening to think that the peril has passed by our efforts.
Wow, that's a lot of crystals. Oh, please, make this work.
We ought to steer clear of lava. No armor offers protection against such
It's a
heat.
typical Saturday.
Be on your guard. The monsters here are prone to frenzy.
I'm glad you're good. Alright, come on now. Let's get in.
Well, here we are.
Oh,
How long
finally.
before the evacuation begins?
Would you find Sir Ernesto and tell him we've arrived? Let him know that we'll wait here till the time comes.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna go and I don't remember what I have to do. Something.
Not a chance.
Oh, never mind. It's triggered
Sir,
anyway.
I implore you to reconsider. Surely you can see that the situation is dire.
How many times must I say it? I'll not be ordered about. Not by ye, not by anyone.
Not by you.
Now bugger off and leave me alone.
What's he doing? Why is he being such a pain?
I'm afraid there's another matter for which I must beg your assistance. It concerns the fellow I was just speaking with, Sir Lamond, his name is. The man's something of a regular at
Sir
our hot
Lamond.
springs. I sought him out to tell him of the evacuation, but he has flatly refused to join us. I must confess, I'm at a loss as to how I might convince him. Could I prevail upon you to try your hand? At this point, methinks anything I say will fall on deaf ears.
Sir Lamond is as mighty as 100 soldiers. 'Twould be reassuring to have his aid. Shall we speak with him?
It's no great shock to me.
Eivor doesn't like him, I'm guessing. Where is he gone?
Naught more can be done.
I oughtn't. Can't you see?
Bury me now.
Stomach's complaining. I'll have an early supper.
And game can be rage-inducing, at least the first time. Yeah, it really can be. But I think I'm a bit bored of escort quest and all that. Where's he gone?
Don't feel just about anywhere.
Oh, is he gone to Hot Springs, actually? It could be. It's like his favorite place.
I mustn't let the captain see my knees knocking.
No, don't go down. Yeah, this part of the game is... I don't mind the bosses. Like I said, it's the escort quest and all that that I'm a little bored of. Because the NPCs just get stuck in all
My
that.
talents lie in combining materials.
Yeah, he's here. Let's talk to this guy. I ignore most in the end game. I'm not surprised, honestly.
Fancy meeting ye here. Not this again.
I don't blame you, really.
I'm here to live my life as I see fit. I'll not be ordered about by anyone. Not even ye.
Blah, blah, blah. Request card for Smith and wife. Have him escort battalion knights. Let him do as he pleases. He could guard the Smith and wife, to be fair.
Oh, bollocks. Of course ye'd make a decent request like that. Aye, fine. I'll do it. Seeing as ye're the one asking.
Of course, you like me.
Can't say I'll be glad to leave this place behind, but you've my word. I'll get them to safety.
Nice.
He seems to have acquiesced. Sir Ernesto will be thrilled to hear it, I'm sure.
I cannot thank you enough for all you've done. We shall fare much better on the road with Sir Lamond's arm to defend us. 'Twill be slow going, mind. We have wounded whom we must accommodate. Yet, come what may, I swear to see them all to safe harbor.
Nice.
The people of Volcanic Island are evacuated. May they make it through the impending chaos intact.
You've pushed your luck too far.
Oh no.
I'll not take that from you.
What's going on?
Pray calm yourselves, good people. I will have none of this squabbling.
Squabbling.
Sir Manella, you don't understand. This scoundrel's the one who started it.
No, you don't understand. This is no time for the people of Batal to be quarrelling amongst themselves.
He's got a point.
We shan't weather this calamity unless we can recall our common purpose and unite our efforts towards it. Ah, Sir Arisen. You are returned, I see.
But I am Italian, born and bred.
With the world in such disarray, I could not stand to be away from my homeland. Thus did I return. I maintain order as best I can. But for every fire I extinguish, it seems 3 more are incited behind my back. But enough of my woes. What brings you here?
Trying to evacuate, guys.
You wish us to evacuate? Mayhap the idea merits some thought. After all, if we sit on our haunches, 'tis likely only a matter of time before we share the fate of Mel. Alas, the people of Batal are far from united in purpose at present. Should we proceed, unheeding of their divisions, I fear that our efforts would come undone ere long. With every soul at their wits' end, conflict is like to spark at the slightest provocation. As such, before we take any measures, I would have you walk amongst the people, Sir Arisen. Behold their plight with your own eyes.
That's why I'm confused. Some sounded northern, some sounded like my Italian wife who grew up in Brazil. Your English is great. I know English. I know I can understand Spanish, but I don't talk it anymore. But I think if I picked it up again, I'd be probably not fluent, but I'd probably have a B1, B2 again. And then, well, English. So I think people here just think I have a posh accent. That's it. And that's because I've learned that you have to enunciate some things, but you pick up where you go. And I never believed in like stereotypes. I grew up being learned like the proper English accent. I guess you could say proper because it's like the very posh accent. But then I don't live in the south. I live in the the Midlands. So it's not. It's nowhere near being posh over here. And I think I prefer the accent I have here because it's just, I feel like it doesn't sound as, I don't know, like, try to find the words for it. Like perfect, like as in, like you're trying too hard, if that makes sense. Your Italian wife who grew up in Brazil, that's cool. Does she know Italian though? What languages does she know? Apart from like, obviously, Portuguese, Brazilian, but which I don't know. But I had one of my sister's friends, she was from Brazil, and her accent was like really cool.
And should you encounter any discord, pray do aught you can to resolve the people's quarrels and assuage their fears. Such efforts will doubtless allow the evacuation to proceed all the more smoothly. As for me, my work here is far from done. Let us part ways for now, and reconvene when you have accomplished all you can.
Okay.
'Tis no mere tavern brawl we are to mediate, Master. Due caution is advised, methinks.
Manella bade you use the Discord.
That's it. I've had enough.
Portuguese is a first language, of course. Italian, Spanish, French, and English. Wow.
I've had well enough of your nitpicking.
That's a lot. Yeah, I wish I knew all them.
I reckon the world would be better off without you.
Oi, you! Don't go poking your nose in our business.
Aye, leave off or we'll make you.
Oh, okay, just attack me then.
I'll crush you if you keep that up.
But of course, Arisen. You may depend upon me.
You got to just obliterate it.
I've wares aplenty, as you can see.
Did you just... What happened? Oh, you killed them. Okay. What? That's... I can wake them up. What if I wake up one? What's gonna happen?
Boy, what are you playing at?
What in the world was
You
that?
better behave.
Barely drag my ass out of bed.
Abba. That's a nice name. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put some... oh.
You're just riding on your father's coattails.
Coattails?
You slander my honor, sir! I demand a duel.
Oh, no.
This is no business of yours.
Now, Nabra, let's not be too hasty. If we are to duel, we ought to have a win. Otherwise, who's to say the victor fought with honor?
She took a lot of Latin in school, so that helped with base words, and she traveled a lot when she was younger. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I guess learning Latin will make you understand a lot of the languages that are from Latin itself, so it makes sense.
True enough. Without a witness, either of us could simply kill the other.
And a lot of people went
disavow
to
the use of any underhandedness.
Secondary school who eventually went to one that's like classical studies. That's what it's called in Italian, and it's like a high school where you go there and you learn a lot of history and you learn Latin as well. And I think I'm pretty sure my mom studied Latin as well in school.
Well, sir,
it used to be mandatory when she was a kid.
Will you watch over us while I take this
so I'm talking
scoundrel to
about
task?
over 40 years ago. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I'm guessing so. I don't know when they got rid of it, but yeah, it used to be mandatory to study Latin in Italy before, and then they just scrapped the whole idea unless you took ancient languages or you took classical studies and all that, and that what some people would do.
This knave dared to slight my honor.
Yeah, Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, and French. They're all like, we have the same way of writing and saying things the same way. And some of the words that we have in Italian are from French words. And some dialects, like in southern Italy, speak more Spanish than Italian. So like Sicily, they use a lot of like words that are like Spanish. Oh wow, it was still mandatory. Wow, that's amazing. Back then, in year 44.
He said my swordsmanship was hardly fit to wound a training dummy.
I wish it was in Italy. I wouldn't mind it to learn it, but I just chose to go with tourism, and I just learned it were 4 languages, but I only got to do 3. Which
and
was
I'd
French,
say it again.
French, English, and Spanish, and then obviously Italian. Sorry, French, Spanish, English. That's the ones I did. French, Spanish, and English, and then you had Italian.
It was your dear father's patronage that made you a sentinel, not your own skill.
This knave dared to slight my honor. He said my swordsmanship was hardly fit to wound a training dummy. The bloody nerve of him.
I think if you know even a couple languages, you got the palm of the world in your hands. It's such a cool way, even to connect with people. In the U.S., language education is non-existent until college. It's sad. Oh, yeah, that's not good. There should be a sort of curiosity when you're kids about other languages.
And I'd say it again. 'Twas your dear father's patronage that made you
We started learning English
not your
at 7.
Skill.
But if you go into like a private nursery, like my niece did, they do implement English, because it's like private, so their teachers a bit more of a other skill level, higher skill level, I guess, and compared to public nurseries, and then so they do teach you some English. It didn't used to be like that when I was a kid, but now apparently it's a thing. I just learned it in primary school, and then I went on, and I think it was my first teacher when I was 7 who made me fall in love with English. And she just was so cool. I don't know, just made learning a new language cool and fun.
You have my gratitude, sir.
Have at you!
Yeah, let's have a look who dies.
Don't let them get the better of you!
Everyone's just watching.
Put your back into it.
I'm surprised though, because US is, you know, it's got a lot of different cultures,
Keep back!
you know,
Do
together.
not wish to injure you.
It's quite sad, yeah.
Dare violate the
So you're a proper American then, from US, while your wife is Brazilian, Italian and Brazilian.
I admit it. I underestimated your skill. The loss is mine.
Nay. 'Twas I who underestimated you. I'd thought to score an easy victory, but you fought fair and capably.
We owe you a debt, sir. 'Tis on your account that we've seen some sense. Were it not for your timely appearance, I'd wager this nonsense might have cost one of us their life.
Correct, born and raised in the US. Ah, cool.
Indeed. Better to hone
We
our
are in code
respective
and
skills than
embracing
take
our
up arms
cultural
against petty
differences
slights,
here.
I say.
Yeah, well, it's sad though. It shouldn't be like that, should it?
It seems some things can only be resolved by crossing blades. But I doubt they'll quarrel
I think
again
it's just
after this.
once you like.
Hoy! Looking to. No need to overthink it.
How do I
You
say
can
this? Like
change it
once
on.
you like make sculptures, it just makes everything more interesting, more fun.
Sir, on account of your actions, word is spreading among the citizenry that any who squabble will be struck down. As such, the evacuation will likely meet with little to no opposition. Perhaps this bloodshed was not in vain, though 'tis not at all the path I intended.
Oh, I see. So the way you resolve conflict is the way they'll probably manage to escape.
However, as 'twas I who gave you the command, I must bear the responsibility for you, though I cannot help but wonder. Was there truly no better way this might have been achieved? At any rate, I pray you to return to Empress Nadinia and
I
apprise
get
her
to
of
watch
your
kids grow
doings.
for their entire
I must
childhood.
remain here to
That's
ensure
cool.
no further
Yeah,
squabbles
that's cool.
arise.
I wish there were
Her
more
Majesty has begun her
arts
supplications.
stuff when I
One may
grew up
see
in
her
school.
ere they conclude.
Stay your hand, Vera. This one may pass.
Mine was only I had music in primary school. What else? I didn't have arts of any kind, I don't think. I had like a more geometry type of art in secondary school. It was more like, it wasn't like what you would want to do. It was more like what the teacher would tell you to do, rather than just let your mind be creative. We did have some lessons like that a few times, but it was more like you have to do it like this and you have to do it like that. And then I think I did take an art course to draw in secondary school, and that was like after school stuff, just to like, you know, do if you do it and you look better in teachers' eyes, and that was art. It was art. And then what else? I don't think there was anything in high school, because high school I chose was very language driven and all that. Music is required in the US until 9th grade, so 15. Oh wow. Cool.
Come hither.
No, I did have music in secondary school actually, because I used to play the flute. I'm sure if I pick one up, I'll still remember it. I mean, it might not be as good as it, but it used to be. And our teacher used to bring his guitar every now and then, but his
One
main
of our
instrument
ministers
was
informs us that you have
like
been
a
espied in the
electrical
city, resolving the people's troubles.
keyboard. That's what he used to play. And then he had everything on his keyboard, and had music that he wanted to play. He had Italian songs that he liked and he wanted to share with us. And I remember he used to be able to read all musical sheets and all that. And now I don't think I remember it. And so that was cool. I wish some people were like, teacher always like, he was open to if we wanted to bring another instrument to play. Some people brought like guitars, but they were so expensive, and I think there still are, acoustic guitars at least, that I did ask my mom a lot of times, but nah. we didn't have that. We didn't have money back then, so
You have our
I'd love
gratitude for your efforts,
learn how to play,
which
though.
have doubtless bettered the fate of this nation and its
try
citizenry.
and have a go at least.
Your journey continues, does it not?
So
We
maybe,
wish
maybe
you
one
good
day, you know, when
fortune on
I've
your
got some
travels,
extra money and I want
wheresoever
to
they
pick
may
up like
take you.
something to learn, I want to learn something, I might pick up an instrument, or like I said, I would love to just learn an acoustic guitar and just learn my favorite songs on it.
Yet, ere we part ways, we would make another request of you. It regards Lord Phases.
Oh, what about him?
Though we have implored the man to join the evacuation, he has staunchly refused to leave this land behind. We thought that he might be more inclined to heed your words, as our own have fallen on deaf ears. Would you be willing to call on him in our stead? Of course, you are free to decline if our proposal is an unwelcome one.
Pray excuse the interruption, Your Majesty, but I fear time is upon us. I would see you prepared for the road ahead.
Indeed. Forgive us, but we must take our leave. Farewell.